Hello everyone, welcome back to Foundation. Now as you can see here, I've got the two things up here on the screen, the construction site for the church and then the Lord's Manor, but it doesn't say construction site because the Lord's Manor is done. Which of course I totally forgot to add a door on, and so I did that real quick and got that added on here. The church should be done here in a little bit. I've been sitting here for about 15 minutes trying to wait for this stuff to get taken care of, but I'm like, yeah, we can go ahead and start, why not? So Lord's Manor, like I said, is done, it's complete. I went ahead and assigned all of those that I could to work there. Now, we do need to name a bailiff, though. So we can have 18-year-old male number 23. We can have 19-year-old Louis, not Louise, sorry. Or 22-year-old Wilhelmine. Let's go with the 19-year-old. Why not? His weekly salary is 5 gold. So soldier training speed is increased by 10%. We have a bunch of soldiers assigned over here. I believe, I want to say that that is everything that is assigned. So we need, oh, there's another one. Okay, so we have one more that can be assigned to the Lord's Manor. See, this is saying 0 out of 0 assigned, so I'm guessing there might be other areas that they could be assigned to. Maybe not. I don't know, I'll just kind of leave it alone, it's fine. Now, with everything that we've done with the additions to this, we have increased our total amount of gold that we can hold to 5,650 compared to that measly 500 that we had, right? And this is working out pretty well. We're up at about 4,500, and we kind of seem to be maintaining that. We're going a little over, but for the most part, we're staying about above that 4,000 range. Now, looking over everything that we have going on in the city, there's still some things that we need to do, right? We had plenty of wood. Don't know what's going on with that. I think a lot of the wood that we had has been converted into planks, not to mention the fact that they are having to go out really, really far for their wood, just because of the way we have the extraction zone set up. Mostly because I need to be able to get a monastery built in over here. Today, really, we're not really going to get into the building of the monastery. We're going to have to wait a little while for that still here. Let's go ahead and put a house over that area. I don't really care. I want to look more at getting some more bakeries and some more tailor shops in here, because that seems to be where we're having the most difficulty. So going over here to buildings, and we want to do, I actually want to have a baker. I want to put a baker in here and another baker there. I want to be able to put a well here, there, and one in between the two. I'm going to put an additional baker, let's see. Because I don't have any issue with wheat. There is no issue with wheat whatsoever. There's no issue with flour whatsoever. The issue is coming into making the actual bread itself. That is where we're having problems. Flour and that can go in there. I feel like I need to have a warehouse. I thought I had a warehouse that had this stuff in it, but I mean, berries, tools. Well, yeah, this one has bread, but okay, so that's a problem then. So we'll leave that there. The planks, let's refuse the planks. The planks actually need to be changed to bread. And then the berries actually need to be changed to bread. So this whole thing will end up being bread since it's in the bread market. I could put an additional 1 or 2 of those in there if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm kind of going to leave it like it is. Now, I do have people available to work. The farms are fine. That's kind of interesting. Deploy troops right away. This is getting to be monotonous and ridiculous. Just like way too much happening all the time with that. I mean, granted, it's not a big deal because I get free territories, right? I mean, it's not a bad thing. Speaking of, let me just go ahead and buy, let's take that one. Let's take this one. And that one? Yeah, that's the those are all the free territories that were available to me, so we'll take all those. Gold did get up to 5,000, that's nice. Can we expand out residential? Oh, did I mention anything about the happiness? Well, happiness was up to 91%. Let's get this to open up out to here, maybe? I don't know if that'll work or not. So villagers are lacking food and housing. So food we're working on. I think we've got plenty of berries available. I think the bread is the biggest. Well, bread and possibly fish. You know, fish we have 30. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's decent. Let's go ahead and do some fishers' huts over here. Let's go, like, let's go 1, 2, 3, and 4 there. I mean, I could put them over here too, but I'd rather have them there. Just, for me, it makes more sense to have them there. Could I put housing in here? I could. I think what I want to do is I want to have another market right here. And the reason why I want to have another market is just because it'll get more of an attractiveness to it. So people will want to actually move in here. So let's do a market, food market, food stall is what I meant. Food stall here. No, let's change that. Let's another food stall, please. But in a much better line. So we'll do 3 food stalls. Actually, let's do 4. Let's do 4 food stalls. Let's do a goods stall on this side. And let's see, red tent. Red tent. Red tent. Lots of red tents. And let's go ahead and do a green tent. Is that the right direction? Yes. Alright, smart construction and all that. Which, oh hey, the church is done. Look at that. Well, you see, that looks nice. Keeping it all. That, you know, that church does look nice. I like that. I do. I really like that. So I do have an area around here that, I mean, I could put more houses in, but I'm not going to yet. I think we will kind of see how this goes. You know what I could do? I could put a forester in here and just plant trees like everywhere. You know, I could do that. I could. But let's get this done, and then let's go ahead and build. See, now that we're putting that market in here, this area is like booming. This area really wants to have people in it since there's a market. So we'll do that. We'll get this residential area built up. You know, and it's possible that I could just put like another market like right here, and that would do it. You know, that would help. I don't I don't understand why these guys are bringing over 2 at a time. That doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, so we'll get that built, and then you know what? Why don't we go ahead and add some decorations in here? I mean, I don't see why not. It's like it's the one thing that's lacking in this area. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think we're just going to do a lot of random trees. Let's do, oh, a fountain. Let's go ahead and put like a fountain in here. Why not? And let's see, a plant arch. No. Isn't there... I've unlocked all that. I've unlocked all this. People are using hedges, and I'm not entirely sure where those are at. Unless it's in the monastery that I still need to build. Because I do still need to build that. And I need, okay, I need 10 glass to build a monastery. Where's my glass at? Because I have a warehouse that has glass in it. Oh, well, never mind. I need to trading resources and increase glass to 10. Okay. Alright, so we'll get all that built. Where are we at on... So we're 70 here, 56 there. Not a lot. Oh, I don't... I don't have people assigned to this yet. That's why. Why are we lacking clothing? Like, I thought I took care of all of that. You know, we're to the point where since stuff is so spread out, I might need to start creating like extra areas. So like out here, you know, we have a very large pasture area in a sense out here. So I could do extraction. Oh, I can't do extraction on this because that's where the hunter's lodge is. So why don't we do the hunting zone then here? Get rid of it off of this. Do the extraction on this. Stop the extraction on this. And that. Only focus on that patch right there. And then back here in this area, we can build an additional... We can have more sheep farms. We can have more of these guys. We can have more of this happening back here. So resource-wise, I have 157 wool, I have 24 cloth, and I have 41 of clothing. So really not bad. It's just there's a lot of demand for it. There really is. So why don't we go ahead while this stuff is being taken out? Let's look at adding in our sheep farms. So let's add in, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sheep farms here. I'm going to do... See, the sheep farm need to go to the weaver hut, need to go to the tailor's workshop. So the tailor's workshop... I think we'll put 1, we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do an additional one here, kind of keep 4 of them together. And then the weaver's hut. Weaver's hut will kind of do the same thing. We'll do like 2 here. And then we'll do an additional, let's do 2. This is why I wanted this to get cleared out of here first, but I have no patience. 3 there. Okay, so that'll give us a total of 6 here, and then 4 over here. And then that should help produce a lot more of this. Now, I have been building other things, and I need to keep that in mind, because I do tend to do that. I forget about what I'm building. Okay, yeah, see, we're totally fine here. Again, I don't understand why they're only bringing 2 wood at a time. Oh, never mind. I know why. Because we're out. We don't have any. That's why. Oops. Totally ran out of wood. No big deal. Okay, let's go with... So that's good. Why are... the house building is a bit disturbing to me. I'm not entirely sure why it's not happening as quickly as what I want it to. I mean, I understand this area over here and the desirability and everything. I get it. I honestly also don't understand why if I put... Let's get rid of that tree. Oh, because that's not done yet. Okay. Get rid of that tree as well. Get rid of this tree because it just doesn't look right. Let's build decoration. Decorative bush. Put a couple decorative bushes around here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that looks pretty. Just waiting on stuff to get built here. I guess I could go ahead and, like, we can add some decorative bushes in here. Sometimes doing stuff like this is not my forte. Hey. I have to be in the mood for it, you know? It's one of those things where I need to be in the mood to be able to sit and decorate for like an hour. This isn't going to be an hour episode. That would be something that I would, you know, edit and everything and do a fast forward time lapse on. But, I mean, sometimes I do enjoy it. I really do. Are we done with this yet? Yes. So goods need to be clothing. Oh, okay. So we can sell that in here. So bread, fish, and deer. Perfect. All right. So we have bread, fish, and deer that are being sold in there. I guess I could add an additional thing over here, but I'm not going to yet. The concern that I have is I don't have anywhere to put leather. Can leather be traded? Can it be exported? Leather can be sold, yes. Okay, so that means I need to get a warehouse built over here. So warehouse, 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 warehouse. Let's go ahead and build a warehouse here. Build it right up next to this stuff here. We'll kind of leave like this right here, kind of the cutoff for the church and everything. I don't want anything else to be built in there. Taylor's workshops are done. Let's assign villagers to these. Oh! Am I out? Am I out of villagers? Oh my god, I am. Holy crap. I need to allow immigration again. Crap, okay. I'm sitting here like building all of these buildings up and everything and oh my gosh. Okay, sorry about that. Apparently I had something stuck in my throat. But anyway, so here I am building all of this stuff up thinking I have the people for it, but I don't. I don't. I need a lot more people now. Okay, the fountain is built, so I want to see if that changed the desirability at all. It did! Okay, it did. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, so that's good to know. So that means I need to go in here and I need to do stuff. So I guess while we're waiting on all of that to get built up and more people come in, Let's see, a fountain. Let's go ahead and put the fountain here. Let's put, do I want to do a fence around it? I think that would be cute. We'll go fence, fence. Not the best fence in the world, but it's okay. Gonna take it this way and like that. Okay, so the fence kind of sucks, but decorative tree. Let's get all these kind of planted in around here. We'll do a decorative bush, road sign, plant arch, cypress fountain, decorative tree, decorative bush. My God, that took like forever to get to. Could not remember where the heck it was. All right, so we've got all that. We'll do some decorative bushes around here. Give me some decorative trees. I don't think we need to have bushes around this stuff over here. I think decorative trees will be good enough. Let's just go like kind of random. Of course, I can't click and drag to do multiples. I have to sit here and click each single one of these. Okay. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm going in to start selling some leather because I'm running a little low on funds by the looks of it. Yeah, I am. House is upgrading. Woodcutter cannot find accessible. Okay, well that was because I don't have an extraction area anymore. Alright, so woodcutters. Do I want the woodcutters to cut down this wood? Yes. Let's have the woodcutters come over to here. Because actually, I think this is going to be a really nice area to have people live in. So, matter of fact, let's get my residential zone up over to this. Oh yeah, see, this is why I needed to have the decorative stuff in there. Look at that. That just made everything over here so much better to live in. Okay, well, I'm a moron. I am. I'm like, you would think I'm like a noob at this, but I'm not. I've had the game for a little while, but I guess there are just some things. God, now I've got all of these things coming up that are being built and don't have anybody to put in here. It's okay. I'm all right with it. Now, eventually, though, I'm thinking that some of this should go away with people moving in there. I would hope. 7 villagers are lacking housing. I don't understand how people can be lacking housing right now. I really don't. But then again, I do have the builders over here building all this crap instead of building the houses themselves. Okay, there we go. Our bread has done an uptick, finally. So we have an area of bread working over here. We have tailor shops and everything like that over here, but I'm having to add more tailor shops over here. This is starting to become more of the village center than anything else, especially around our church. This could be, I don't know. I've seen some people like do this to where, you know, they have walls up and everything else, and it's like, you know, everything's enclosed and everything, and then they have certain things outside the walls, and I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I just kind of like building this up and having fun with it, and so yeah. Anyway. All right. So there's the sheep, the workshops. Okay. Oh, I need to make sure that this, so leather, it needs to be exportable. Trade, resources, leather. Wait. Leather. Sell above 10, I guess. I don't really know what I'm going to need it for. I might need it for the monks when we get into that. It's very possible I'll need it for the monks when we get into that. Oh, here's what we need to do. Let's do territory. We'll buy that one for free. Let's go ahead and just buy that one for 500. That way, when these villagers come in, when it says new villagers coming in, we get them right away. Because as soon as they cross over into our borders, they're ours. Haha, you're trapped for the rest of your life. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe they do have to come in a little bit further. Fine. Whatever. Let's not have you there. Assign you here. Spawn sheep. Okay. So, plenty of sheep. They're over here by the woods. They've got a lot going on. And I think that's going to be good for today. I love that we expanded our textiles. I mean, that's pretty much what they are. They're textiles, you know? We have a lot more clothing now. This has definitely helped. And, I mean, we even expanded our bread. We expanded our luxury goods. Okay, they're not luxury goods. We've expanded our goods, is what we did. I wish we could expand our housing. I don't get it. I do not get it. All of this stuff is done, too. It's all done. So, I don't know. I mean, this whole area is a residential zone. So, build it. Please. I want you to build it now. Alright, anyway. That is all I have today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.